Why should we give money away when we have to borrow to do it at the moment? We're borrowing billions as a country, we are hugely in debt, and yet we are giving money away to countries like India, which are hugely themselves now emerging, powerfully growing economies.
Because we're a rich country. We are still a rich country. Of course, we have a problem in relation to the deficit, which the government is dealing with great determination. But we are a relatively rich country, and for the reasons that I've given earlier, we have, I believe, both a moral obligation and it is in our self-interest to help poorer countries in the world. You mentioned India, Tim.
Do they have a space program?
Yeah, they do, and they're making great progress. Not just India's a great success story as far as aid is concerned. But as Andrew Mitchell has said, we're on the last mile of our help to India. We're not going to carry on giving aid to India forever, but it is still true. I think I'm right in saying a third of the world's poorest people live in India.
Do the Chinese understand international development better and bolder than us? And can we learn from them?
Well, that sounds like an argument for spending more.
It does, but very different.
But
from
different,
a complete economic self-interest rather than do gooding, to use the expression.
The truth is, I don't think we are in a position to spend, as your questioner rightly says, the billions and billions and billions that the Chinese are spending. And so, since we're not in a position to match what the Chinese are doing or compete with the Chinese, I think it's very sensible for us to concentrate on what we can do best and on the areas where our aid can make the biggest difference. So we're not, for the most part, building the physical infrastructure which the Chinese are building, but we are concentrating on building the human infrastructure, the social infrastructure, the education and the healthcare, which can make such a difference to the lives of people